Welcome back to Factful Finance. Imagine this. Your identity gets stolen, your credit takes a hit, and now you're left scrambling to fix the mess. But what if you could take steps right now to stop this nightmare from happening? So which one is better, a credit freeze or a fraud alert? Let's break it down. When it comes to protecting your financial future, understanding the tools you have at your disposal is crucial. A credit freeze and a fraud alert are both designed to protect you from fraud, but they operate in very different ways. It's like choosing between locking your doors and installing a security system. Both are effective, but which one is the best for you? Now let's dive in, and by the end, you'll know exactly which one will safeguard your credit profile in the most effective way. Let's start with a credit freeze. Essentially, a credit freeze blocks anyone, whether it's a lender, a credit card company, or even your own mom, from accessing your credit report. If someone tries to apply for credit in your name, they'll be stopped in their tracks. The beauty of a credit freeze is its power. No one can open new accounts or get loans in your name unless you lift the freeze. But here's the catch. Lifting it can take a little time, which might feel like a hassle if you need credit in a pinch. In contrast, a fraud alert is a bit more flexible. It doesn't lock down your credit report, but instead triggers a warning when anyone checks it. You notify the credit bureaus that you're a victim of fraud or that you suspect you could be, and they put a 90-day alert on your file. This means potential creditors will need to take extra steps to verify your identity before approving anything in your name. A fraud alert is like putting up a sign that says, "Hey, double-check this one." But it doesn't stop things in their tracks. It's less of a roadblock and more of a heads-up. Here's the real question. Which one is better for you? If you're dealing with an actual identity theft situation, a credit freeze is your best bet. It locks down your credit and gives you that peace of mind. But if you're just looking to keep an eye out for suspicious activity, a fraud alert is simpler and gives you that layer of protection without the hassle of constantly having to lift and lower a freeze. Let's look at some real-world cases to make this even clearer. Take Liam, for example. He recently had his information stolen during a data breach. He didn't want to wait days to lift a credit freeze every time he needed to apply for a loan, so he went with a fraud alert instead. It gave him the balance of protection and convenience. He could still get the credit he needed, but with an extra level of scrutiny. On the other hand, Emma was concerned about her data being sold online, so she froze her credit. Now, no one can access it without her say-so, which is the level of protection she felt more comfortable with. Ultimately, both options have their place in your toolkit, but the choice depends on what level of security you need and how hands-on you want to be. Here's a data point that might surprise you. According to the Federal Trade Commission, nearly 1 in 5 consumers have been the victim of identity theft at some point. If that sounds like a high number to you, it's because it is. Taking proactive steps today could save you hours or even years of headaches tomorrow. Now, let's recap. If you're looking for complete control and maximum protection against fraud, a credit freeze is the way to go. If you need flexibility and want to stay informed without going through the hassle of constantly lifting a freeze, a fraud alert is a solid choice. The important thing is to take action before you're caught off guard. Which of these options feels like the right fit for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what's worked best for you. Remember, this content is for educational purposes only. Always consult with a certified financial professional for personalized advice. If you found this information helpful, you'll want to stick around for what's coming next. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Stay tuned for more insights that will take your financial knowledge to the next level. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss out.